Alex, as you come in, could be very interesting ones to watch out for. Falling a lot less, especially HPCL.
In fact, it's on the top of my list. I wanted to talk about this because if at all there was a pocket of strength to be had in this kind of a market, it's because Brent crude at 63 or thereabouts, NYMEX at below $60. You would have hoped that this would have seen a pop, but BPCL down about 4% as well. So there's pain here as well. What else is a beneficiary in this kind of market, arguably speaking, considering that the domestic real estate space is still something to watch. Paints, I thought, would be something to look at this morning because crude oil, of course, is something that affects their raw materials as well. But even here, you're seeing a downtick. PCBL Chemicals, I thought, is also because carbon black has an element of crude in it in terms of the raw materials, still about 8% lower. So everything getting hammered. And how? IT. Of course, Neeraj pointing out the large caps that have gotten hit. There are, of course, from the smaller companies also stocks that are getting hammered in trade today, the likes of Persistent. Of course, it was down about 10% earlier in the session. Now it is down about 6% or thereabouts and still getting hammered. Delivery had a positive update. Acquisition of Ecom Express. Here too, 3.7% lower. Let's see if anything is reacting to a positive update in the fourth quarter. Bajaj Housing Finance, a strong growth in the loan book, sequentially as much as 6%. Even this is getting hammered, 5% lower right now. GCPL, we spoke about this from the FMCG pack. It was a positive Q4. Okay, less than 1%, you will take that in this kind of a market. Indian Bank, 5% sequential growth in the loan book was seen as positive. Again, this is a stock that is down about 4%. But remember that banks were resilient to a certain extent. Some of that selling pressure catching up with the banking pack as a whole. Fino Payments, the last stock on the list, we spoke about this on Brokerage Radar. And we had an update from MK that saw a 34% upside. Well, that upside is even more right now considering that the stock is down 5%. So guys, it's very difficult to find any pockets of strength. In fact, I would go even into the broader markets and search very hard to find any green on the screen.